Welcome back to the Wholesome House. I think that clipped a little bit. I apologize. This is episode 123 coming to you live. Listen, we talked about a whole lot of stuff, but before we get into that, I just want to say Merry freaking Christmas, man. Sir. It's Christmas Eve. I hope you got your slippers on. I hope it's nice and snowy outside,
warm,
but the cozy kind of snowy, of course. You know, hope you're cuddled up. Well, listen, we talked about a whole lot of stuff. Christmas gifts. Who's getting the most expensive gifts? Also, how long are you holding on to that Christmas card? Are you just getting the money and throwing that boy in the trash? I know I am. And then, of course, we didn't do all Christmas stuff. We also talked about the new Film Registry Inductees, and we actually touched on some gender norms. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you like your girl tatted? You like your man tatted? Listen, it's all in this episode. Again, Merry Christmas. Until next time, we love y'all.
Play it for your folks.
Play it to the freaking whole family gathering. We out.
We out.
Welcome to the Wholesome House podcast.
Yeah.
We do not have our usually scheduled introduction, so
that's okay. Loud.
Welcome to the talk show, man. We got a beautiful starting 5 here, man, instead of 4. Shout out our special guests. We'll get to the introductions in a minute, but
there we go.
Z-Breeze here. This 123.
Yeah.
123.
Oh, 123.
Let's get to it. I think that's an angel number or something like that. There's a lot of those.
That's definitely not how angel numbers work.
Oh yeah. Well, hey, I think that's something in poker. Maybe that's a straight Z-Breeze. I'm gonna pass it off. Who we got today?
March. Feeling good, man. That was a very interesting intro. This is going to be a great episode, though. 122 went up. Thank you guys very much for checking that out.
Thanks.
Maybe sharing it with people or just coming across it in general. Listen,
somebody had to share it.
Somebody had to share it. Am I looking at
If
this
it
one
was
or
you,
that one?
I appreciate it.
I don't even know which one I'm at, but I'm at both of them. It's March, 3rd month. Feeling good. It's going to be a great episode, and I'm looking forward to what we got in this episode. Yeah.
Yeah, it's your boy, Wavy J in the building, Mr. Waterboy, the Agua Assassin, you know what I'm saying, the man of many names. And I'm feeling real good, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm real cool, just like the weather.
Yeah.
And, I'm ready to get into it.
And it's Benjamin Lane, the nonchalant needle mover in the building. Hey, listen, shout out to everybody that's been keeping up. Obviously, we did a big shout out for the last episode, but shout out to everybody that's been on the Twitch, on the gaming channel. We're on the new mixer that y'all kind of paid for, so appreciate that. Shout out to y'all. This is going to be a wonderful episode. Really excited, and we also have a special guest in the building. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I don't know. It's all I know. Go.
Hey, how you guys doing?
All right.
I'm sorry I don't have a cool intro, man. But what's the deal, y'all? Quan on here, man. I've been waiting about 2 years and 8 months to get on there, so we finally made it, man.
It actually has been a minute, but
the anticipation.
Listen, the one thing I did not already say in the intro is Merry Christmas, y'all. This episode's coming out on Christmas Eve.
Yeah,
so
Christmas.
What a day. You ain't doing nothing right now.
I mean, you might be listening. You might have, hey, I'm going to take the day and just whatever. And I know I got the full day off of work for Christmas. So that's when I'm going to wait and just indulge in all the podcast stuff. But given that we're, in the midst of the holiday season, can we get materialistic for a second? Okay.
It's hard.
Yeah. We're not going to do the whole, hey, well, first of all, shout out Jesus. We are going to do that. We all shout out Jesus.
Shout out Jesus.
First and foremost. But we're not going to get all like, oh, man, the reason for the season is family and Give me some gifts because I'm getting y'all gifts, okay? Straight up, my pockets are hurting, and I expect your pockets to be hurting as well, if not more than mine, to be frank. And so with that, I don't know if you all have participated in or I guess have gotten ahead and actually purchased any of your gifts for the people that you need to get gifts for or whatever. I'm personally very, very far behind, and so I'm stuck dropping lump sums of money on everybody's gifts at once. But one thing that I was thinking about is when I'll open it up with this first. So you all do a gift exchange of some sort, right? Do you
Indeed.
Purchase gifts?
Yes.
Right, okay. I want to ask,
on occasion,
who do you typically get the best gifts for, or I'll even say spend the most money on a gift for?
The grands.
The grands?
Normally, yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
The
like,
grandparents? Well, yeah, you don't have any grandkids yet.
They
so.
don't have any grandkids.
Yeah.
So yeah, grandparents, and it's like normally communicated amongst the family. Hey,
So this is like
So
a
we all know.
collective. So everyone's putting in money together to get like a big, significant gift. Like we all buying Granny a car.
Sometimes it's that. Sometimes it's just, hey, you need to make sure you spend a little more on your grandparents.
Why?
I mean, I don't know.
Why do they
That's
deserve
just,
it?
That's just how we do it, man. I
That's
don't know.
good.
That's
Hey,
the
respect
way-
your
They
elders.
respect the
I'm finna
elders,
start
but
putting that
like,
in place.
what did they do?
No extra
Nah, he
love.
said.
I feel like the grandparents need the less, or the
grandparents
least.
getting off,
Yeah.
bro. They said,
Oh.
yeah, go ahead and.
Go ahead, do that. Yeah.
The grandparents, then they can afford everything they need to at this point. Hopefully,
Yeah, if they get a
Ooh,
system,
Troy, a
hopefully.
new Apple Watch.
yeah, right. Like now you gotta teach them how to use it and everything. Like that's
Funny thing is, they probably wouldn't even like something like that,
Bro.
So I don't know, but yeah, normally the grands or friends. If I do get friends gifts, it'll normally cost me a little more because it'll be something probably a little special or specific
Wow.
to them.
okay.
Why'd you say
So,
wow, bro?
because we're expecting something now. That's why.
Oh,
I didn't even say the wow, but I heard that.
Yeah. Nah.
Or
Your presence is Christmas enough.
meaning he didn't give me nothing. That's okay, bro.
what about the rest of y'all? Who we all spending the most on?
I would probably have to say now, relationship with my girlfriend.
Yeah.
I'm spending some money.
Significant
It-
other. Okay.
It's
Gots
swapped.
to.
It used to be my mom. Now it's swapped. So now my mom just gets a cash app and we call it a day. But my girlfriend, I'm putting in that effort and I'm going to the various stores, women's stores. So
Man, having a
In there.
blast. So about what's that?
Yeah, you be. I spend the most time in the store shopping for a woman, a significant other. Like just because it's so foreign. Like if you're trying to get clothes, or if you're just like I don't know what to get.
Man,
like I don't
they
know
be
if I'm
shaped
getting
so
the wrong.
weird and
Right,
whatnot.
I was just like, is this even gonna fit right? Y'all stuff be fitting weird sometimes. It says small, but that don't mean it gonna fit right.
Yeah, literally, you need an extra small or you need a medium.
Right, or it's like
Medium.
it's only a small in this particular cut of shirt, and it's a medium in this pant, and then it's like it's too
Then
much.
this is a 6.
He
And this
take
is
this
a
gift
4,
card.
This is a 00.
Oh gosh, yeah.
What does this even mean?
John, Zach, who y'all spending?
Yeah,
Definitely
put
my
up.
mom.
I was
Your
gonna say
mom?
definitely put up bread for our mom. Definitely do kind of like with Troy, so like a joint gift, kind of. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh,
we might
okay.
just-
Link up with the Sibs and
We might,
okay.
we might just
Yeah.
put in a bunch of money and get something.
Yeah, I wish we did that still.
We've been really wanting to go on a cruise, and I think next year is going to be the year.
Okay.
And definitely more like
Yeah.
trips and stuff too.
I
think
know
we're trying
my grandmother and my aunt recently went on one, but they kind of are doing their own thing.
Mhm.
You feel me? So cruises are not very foreign
Okay.
to them. But my dad's been like, man, can we go somewhere? Can we go on a trip? And I'm like, yes, I'm down.
Gotcha. So my follow up question is like for you all, is the expectation like on the other side of that shared? Like would you expect, so in your case, would you expect your significant other to be spending the most or getting you the most thoughtful gifts? Or for y'all, is it like, well, my parents should give me the most because y'all all said mothers? Or I guess you said grands. But you think is your grandparents, are they good gift givers?
Not necessarily, but I don't really ask for things now, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've never.
So if you got
Expected.
nothing for Christmas, you would just be like, shrug it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After all right,
Much
all
more
right.
to you.
Yeah, you just care more. You know. You need that
Yeah, I care
reciprocity.
more.
I mean, and that's okay. That's
Yeah.
good. Now, I obviously at the moment cannot directly relate to the other part of the question, but in that situation, yes, I think I would.
For a
expect
significant other?
Expect it a little
Okay.
bit.
Quan, you
Because
said a
you would go
significant
for
other.
it.
So
Mm.
of course, if I spend the dollar, I'm not. The dollar amount doesn't matter, but it needs to
Yeah,
equivalent.
right.
It needs to equivalent a little bit. If I bought you, if I bought you about 10 items worth of things, and you only give me
$10
like
could be $5.
Some socks.
okay, so say if I spend about $400 or $500 on you, and we not counting, but if you give me something, you just give me a
$90.
Nike, you just give me a Nike Tech hoodie, and it was only $100 and something. Okay,
There's a little bit of disparity.
Yeah.
there.
At least
we got a
come,
gap
at least
there.
come close.
Yeah,
but
okay.
Yeah, at least come close with it.
Okay. So what I'm gonna ask you this because you said previously it was your mom. What if she was like, I can only get you a Nike Tech because I got my mom a gift of this. Like, I spent a lot of money on my mom, so you get the Nike Tech.
Oh, you need to let me know that in advance.
Okay.
And we're going to have to scale Christmas back a little bit.
Right, because my mom didn't have to get the cash app. I could have actually hooked my mom up too.
But
So
see,
you're
I've
comparing
gotten
the totem poles of each person.
Yeah, of course, but I've also gotten smart with it where we're doing Christmas gifts. I'm sorry, Christmas lists. So you know what's on my list. And if you can't, and I sent it to you before Black Friday. So if you can't get it and make it happen, you need to let me know in advance. And then we'll scale it back.
Since you do,
Damn, I got to start adding that to the repertoire.
what, adding lists?
No, he had in game.
The whole thing.
Well, okay, then that leads me to ask, like,
I'm
if
more of a Christmas jolly guy. Go ahead, though.
you just want the atmosphere.
Christmas
You know, I'm just
jolly
really
guy.
about the moment. You know,
We
what
get
I'm saying?
together,
Just like,
family.
you know, I'm a
Okay.
man of service.
Write a book about it.
whatever it takes. But
A
fuck
poem.
all that.
A
I
poem
need
is
to.
crazy.
I need to demand my coins.
Yeah, no. So
What?
if you're doing a list, and this could be for all y'all, if you guys are doing a list, would you prefer if somebody got you something specifically on the list over somebody, like, because sometimes people know us more than we know ourselves, right? They know that what we're passionate about. They know, like, some things that might be helpful. Let's say you presented a list, but they were like, oh, I'm gonna buy this. Like, they thought of this like 9 months in advance. Like, I'm gonna buy them this for Christmas because I know they're really gonna appreciate it, but that wasn't on your list. Like, are you gonna be equally or more appreciative of the fact that they went rogue? And actually, I guess it can partially depend on what the gift is, but yeah, like, because I just feel like there's a lot of people there can be a lot of people or people that I've encountered where it'll be like, well, I wanted this, like, I told you I wanted this though. And I think, and honestly, even I've seen like discourse on like Twitter and stuff like that, where it's just like, you could tell a man to get you flowers and they'll get you, you know, like a new hairbrush, and I wanted the flowers. It's like the hairbrush even cost them more, but they just wanted the flowers.
They wanted the flowers.
So yeah, like, how do you all feel about, like,
instructions type shit?
yeah,
Know the person.
Like, listen.
Okay.
Like, listen. Why am I telling you if you're not listening?
yeah,
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
I definitely have some people in my life that me being creative and just thinking about it, or I can come up with something good enough that they will like, and that's kind of what is expected, not like the thing that they asked for, if that makes sense. But I do know those people though too. They will be like, nah.
But who are you though?
Who am I? What's the question? Oh, I'm definitely come up with something cool, because you probably can.
Okay.
Yeah. And like, when I say cool, like, understand that I am not a person that gets a lot of gifts. So the bar is pretty low. Just
There
don't
you
give
go.
me a pack of
Gotcha.
gum.
Give me a hairbrush.
But normally people come up with some
A
cool
hairbrush
stuff,
is
though.
crazy.
Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe it's a hairbrush with your name on it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
Like something like that. Like that's where we're starting good.
Okay.
Yeah.
John, you've been quiet.
I don't know, bro. I think
Them gifts need to match.
Well, I don't know, bro. I think historically, I just be kind of weird with gifts. I think I'm a bit more
How
of
so?
like I'm more of a, like, try and do something type of person, or like I feel like I don't know. I think I've just always been kind of weird with like gift giving a bit. But I would say that, you know what I'm saying, if I was trying to get something kind of nice for somebody or something kind of intentional, I mean, as long as it's something that's kind of thoughtful or something that's, you know, relative to something I would like or I would see some benefit from, you know what I'm saying, it would be pretty cool.
Okay.
But the price, though. Like,
I mean,
the prices in particular, like, if you got something that, like, say if you were the number one gift giver to somebody else, would you mind that you're the number two gift giver in their head? As far as, like,
What if you're number 3?
who's the priority, like, where their priorities lie with who they spending their money on
be
for
number
the
5.
holiday? Like, do y'all have to be in the same category, or does that not matter?
Of course.
yeah, probably. I mean, pretty close.
Like, how many away can you be before it's a problem?
At least with them one or two.
One or two.
I gotta be
Facts.
second, because in the only way I'm accepting it is if it's like
Your parent.
a parent, or in our
Your
case,
child.
Cornisha has a twin. You know, like, yeah, sure, okay, you can get something for a brother or whatever, but like, don't get something for the second brother, you know. Like, hey, now,
don't be loving your family too much.
Let's reel it in. Let's reel it in now, because you are my number one.
Damn, I need to give a fuck.
Oh, I cannot turn.
So John and I'm gonna kind of segue to your topic. Actually, you could present it, of course, but we'll step into the world of cards then, since that's kind of like that's like the lower tier of a gift. If you just like get a card for somebody,
Card with some money, a little.
yeah.
Bro,
Dang.
before I even say,
PSN.
what's crazy is like, you ever had people that like, you know what I'm saying, get you like a gift card or something, be like, I'll just get you a card later. You know what I'm saying?
They'll
Or, like,
get
I'm
you
gonna
the
pick it.
gift card and get you like
the
a
actual
Christmas card later.
Yeah, like a card.
Why I need the card later for?
You know what I'm saying? They be like,
Yeah.
I forgot to like.
At
you
that
know,
point,
like a handwritten-
freestyle.
like,
Like, get you a
handwritten card.
blank piece
You
of
didn't have to mention it at that
get you
point.
some
You know what I'm
cardboard.
saying? And it's like
construction
whether they
paper.
do it or not,
That could've
it
been
is kind of like,
unsaid.
dang, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, the money's already in my hand. You know what I mean? At this point, I already felt the sentiment.
Give me the $3, the additional $3
right,
at this
that you
point.
could have spent on the and the change, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Not a bad deal.
But nah, I was thinking, literally, as I was chilling here, bro, about like greeting cards or like holiday cards that you get. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? You get them not just, you know, Christmas, any type of holiday, like birthdays and stuff like that. But how do y'all feel? Like, how long do y'all hold on to those like greeting cards? You know what I'm saying? After you get them.
I have every card from this year still.
Wow.
Yep.
Dedication. Get Troy some cards. He keep.
Hey, press the applause button. That's the wrong one. Oh, it is the right one. Okay. I was like, I didn't hear no applause.
That faded in.
Beautiful, beautiful.
I have many cards actually from. I normally keep all the ones from my birthday too. I don't
Like,
know why.
Forever?
Yeah, I still. I don't want to sit here and say I have every single
Well, yeah,
one.
not
but
20
like,
something.
At least from like the pandemic. For sure.
Where are these stored? Like in a shoebox or
bag.
something? Bag? Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's not like you. I feel like I don't really get a million cards every birthday.
I mean, it adds up. You said since the pandemic.
That's at
If you get like
least
3, 4,
years.
5,
Yeah.
yeah, you got
Oh.
15, 16 cards in there.
Hey man.
And, you know, that kind of add up. You know, you start having kids, you know what I'm saying? You get married, you know what I'm saying? Other stuff.
It's a slippery slope.
It gets big. That's a lot of cards.
What about y'all? How long do y'all keep them? If what?
Keep
yeah.
them. No, I'm kidding.
I'm gonna say, how long would you take to throw them away?
I
Maybe.
mean, no, it takes me a while just because I'd be lazy. You know, like I just, it's a matter of like I passively, if I have one for a long time, I'm probably not actually trying to hold on to it.
You're just not paying
fair as
attention
well.
to
There
it.
is like
Yeah.
there is a small there's a small couple that I probably have somewhere lingering around, but for the most part, it's like the guilt. Like I'm obviously not gonna throw this away the
Right.
same day. You know, like I can't do it. Depending on who it's coming from. If it was like a major, like let's say I graduated and like everybody from like my whole extended family is like giving me a card, most of those are getting tossed, right?
Dang.
I'm sorry, but like if it's like a birthday and I got the 1 or 2 cards or something, I'm gonna hold on to that just because I'm like I appreciate the gesture,
Yeah.
and I'm not gonna be like, I'm not gonna, you know how some people like just squeeze it and then the money just falls and they don't even open the card. You don't know that method?
No.
All right.
That's insane.
What?
Bro. That's really funny.
I've
What do you
seen
mean
people do
squeeze
that.
it?
Yeah, you gotta just.
Oh, you gotta.
So you don't read it.
You just squeeze it,
Yeah,
and
the-
then
just
like
the-
it
the
makes it
fold.
like
Yeah,
bend
that
out,
opens, yeah.
and so whatever's
I know,
in there
I know what
just
you're saying, bro.
Bro,
just
but
slides
why?
down.
Unless it's got one of those ones with the pocket.
That's
in
crazy.
it,
Yeah,
where it's kinda
right.
sits-
or like a
Was,
trifold.
was
or
it
something
graduation
crazy.
or something when they did it? Like, was it like a big event?
When
where
did
they
you
would
find
see
out you
a
could
lot
do
of them?
this?
Or they would just got one.
I don't
just-
know. This is physics, bro.
It's a
Like,
trick,
what you
bro.
mean?
Bro.
All you gotta do is
So, you know what I'm
squeeze it.
saying?
I never knew about this.
Somebody came to my mind. I was like, you know, let's
What if I
try.
squeeze it?
Well, that's the method
No,
to
I
get
really don't
straight to
wanna
the point,
read
right? So I don't do that. I always take the time to read it, and then usually, yeah, I just like set it down somewhere, and then it's like I'm probably not gonna throw it away until it's time to like spring clean, or you know, like when it's time where I'm just
Yeah.
like, all right, let me clean everything.
Yeah.
I'll open it up and reread the card, and then that's when I'm like, oh, this was just like a cool card. I appreciate it, but like it can go now. It's not.
Last farewell.
It's not serving me right
Read
now.
one last time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I always I always give it one
Nice.
last read through. You know.
Okay.
Remember when I first, accepted it? I'm like, yeah, those are the days.
Right.
Goodbye.
Yeah, yeah,
I think he
right.
gave me a 20.
I basically right. I
That's
basically like do like the little Will Smith stand in the empty room and just throw it out. So it's a real deep moment.
Oh my
Stupid,
god.
bro.
But yeah, it's probably there's probably one that exists from like maybe a year, but there's a very few I will say that I do hold on to. One, I'll be vulnerable here, transparent. One of I do have one from like my grandparents. All my grandparents are gone now, so like I have a few from my grandparents.
That's good.
But like outside of that, I probably have like one or two from Cornisha because she's a big card person.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, for the most part, if I have one, it's not on purpose. I'm not really holding on to that for any reason.
And I'm just a hoarder.
Yeah. What y'all?
I would probably say I'm probably one of those that take the money out and keep it put.
Oh no!
I'll look at it.
Speak your truth.
Especially if you got like when your parent like or someone gives you that card and you open it right in front of them. It's like, nah, I gotta read it because I'm gonna feel.
Then
bad.
you gotta react too. You gotta do a little blow some air out your nose, like a little chuckle.
These generic words. That is so nice and thoughtful. And then, okay, let me see what you gave me and stuff. That determines my reaction.
Now it's real thoughtful.
That determines my
All right,
reaction.
very much.
Blue Strip, appreciate you.
I see,
Yep.
boy.
Anything up over 50, okay, you know what? You can get a hug. You gave me $10, $15. Thank you.
That's steep price for you,
Shout out.
gang.
Shout out to you.
You said $100 for the dap, bro.
But you could have sent me a 20 and saved the card.
Real shit, bro. Real shit.
That's funny as hell.
That is crazy.
I don't receive a lot of cards. Just like gifts. Like that's just not something that I've been.
Why you
received.
laughing at? Hey, why are you laughing?
Right, bro. You making it all dark.
No, I just said, sheesh.
Wow, bro, never.
Bro, the cards that I do receive, usually it's probably very sentimental.
Yeah.
Some kind
okay.
of like situation. So it's like, if it's sentimental enough, like if you really didn't try to.
Is it like an apology card? Like, why is it so
You get
sentimental?
apology cards.
I ain't gonna say
bro.
that. It could just be like positive. It ain't gotta be
Oh.
like something went wrong.
Like, I wish you well. Maybe you was sick or something.
It's like a paragraph. What's going on? Is
It
it
might be-
Valentine's Day?
It might be a paragraph or 4 or something.
4.
Are these
That's
written
elite.
letters, bro?
No, it was written into the card.
Oh, okay. Huh?
Yeah, so like a card like
Hey,
that, I
cool.
keep for like 6 months, a year.
How big was
Okay.
this card, bro?
Little, like you just writing good, just writing well. You just very intentionally using the open space of the card, or you might just
Your spatial awareness.
That's what I'm just saying. That's like 4. You said 4 paragraphs.
It just depends on how much you had to say.
Yeah.
What's
yeah.
that? What's the sentence structure? What they say?
This is a big run-on sentence.
If I'm saying exactly what was put in it,
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like how many sentences was in this paragraph. I'm just saying
maybe
he's
like
writing
4
real.
or 5.
I'm not doing that. I'm just saying.
Hey, you feel me? And that's what I'm saying. So
Nah,
when I do get
I'm
letters,
just not
it's from
doing
somebody who really, I mean, not letters,
Yeah.
but give
Cards.
Yeah, if you
Cards.
get a card, it's from somebody who really wanted to give me a card. It's not like it was because I don't celebrate or throw big events anyway for any purpose. So nobody has a reason to feel the need to bring me some kind of card. Because what am I don't celebrate anymore.
Nobody has the what? They could just want to do it for themselves. They don't have to necessarily be initiated by you to.
Right, but I'm saying like
You don't get cards on your birthday?
what's the only reason that there could possibly be is
Yeah.
my birthday.
Okay.
Not Merry Christmas. Or,
Not for real.
I was gonna
I
say,
think
what
I
about
guess
those
fair.
funeral cards and stuff? Like, thank
Dang.
you for coming to this viewing and stuff.
oh.
Or what is
Thank you
is it?
card.
Or yeah, those thank
Do
you
they put
cards.
money in those?
No, it just be the
Not
small
money.
little
Yeah,
ones.
so
and
keep
it's-
that.
Not money.
Those might be sent to like my mama address is like the family address, so I'm
Oh,
sure it's
so
probably
you
coming
writing
to
it in
her.
the
So you
book,
literally
okay.
just don't ever get them.
Yeah,
So it'd
I'm sure the cards is all coming for her, and they're for all
Right.
of us, but it's hers. Like,
He says.
you're writing that to her. That's not for me.
He said somebody got your birthday cards, bro.
Oh, birthday cards. Yeah, I just don't get no birthday cards anymore.
I'm just saying, like the way you said
I'll
they
get
were
you a
addressed,
birthday
you might
card,
be
bro.
like, dang, like
Oh,
yeah,
like
they
your
all
brother,
going to you.
your brother or something. Just be
Right.
oh,
Whole
your
time you
birthday.
talking about
Like,
nobody
dang,
gives me
bro.
cards.
Whole
Yeah, that's
time,
not-
bro.
You just
People
miss
be
them
like,
all.
you know, one day you'll respond back.
That's fucked up.
I sent them $1,000.
Oh my
Bro, you
god.
got-
Oh.
You talking about we finna buy the school?
Is there a
man.
follow up to this?
Why?
I have one.
Go for it.
So then, is there a tier special for lottery tickets?
Like gifted lottery tickets?
Yep. I mean, specifically, I feel like I don't know if y'all ever get them around the holidays.
I've never gotten gifted a
but-
lottery
I
ticket.
have not either.
Ever?
No.
Never. No
Yes,
one here.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's just
Oh.
a me thing.
gifted
no,
a lottery
yeah, I
ticket.
have.
Maybe at
Not like it's
21
like your
or
own,
18.
the big thing. But it may not be somebody super close to you.
Yeah, it was like a work thing. Like somebody. Yeah, I think it was like.
Is
a
there a
white
tier
elephant
for
or
that?
something.
Because that's not ain't no card. Well, maybe a card with it, but
I don't know.
That's what you do to a stranger.
That's what you do to a stranger, but then it's also something that I feel like can have like ulterior motives. Because like if I don't know if my sister was like, let me give you like I'm gonna buy you a lottery ticket, and then I win big.
Bill?
Now it's like
So, but I need at least 200.
not right. I could just see somebody like manipulatively
nothing.
I can see that.
being like, let me buy you this because this is an investment, and now
Obviously,
hopefully I get a
I've
return.
never had this problem.
Yeah.
You know, you couldn't have did this without me.
Exactly, because it's true. Like it's like
I bought
what
this
can you
card
say?
at this place with these numbers. Like,
So give me
What's
all
the
of it.
yeah, right. Here's a
I need
list.
every penny. Bro.
Yeah, right.
Pay
You
for
wouldn't
everything.
even had that card. Like truthfully,
Honestly, bringing it up every
but it was a
time.
gift.
bruh.
I need 85% of that.
But it was a gift.
Yeah.
Given
Every-
from
every-
their soul. They could just give you money.
Oh my god.
But you're right. Instead, they said I want a binding contract.
Right.
Okay.
We're locked in forever. How long you got? You said how long they're paying you?
Oh no, like the annual, right?
Oh my
Right.
god, bro.
Like, dude, like we're
Man,
locked
now
in.
you getting taxed by your
Right.
sibling.
Yeah, that would not end well.
I'm reading the cards. I'm pro reading the cards. I just want to. I
Well,
read
you don't get any
through
of
and
them.
through,
Well, yeah. Well, you
and I'm writing them
I'm
long
always
too.
reading. Oh, you write cards?
I'm writing them. Long
I writing
too.
them.
I'm in
How
there
long have
in
you
cursive.
have you done four paragraphs in cursive on a card?
Yes.
Sometimes it can't fit on the card, so you got to get a piece of white sheet paper and put it in there.
Ooh, you were Batman.
Do you like spray it
Batman,
with cologne
Batman.
and everything? Like,
Ah,
how
right.
deep are we going with this?
Oh my
Hey,
gosh,
bro!
bro.
it's just- you got to really just give the card that
Little ginger
that you
You're giving
would
that
card
imagine
to
they-
business,
they
bro.
want.
Real. Right.
Floor playing the card a little bit.
Sauce
you know
that
what I'm
card
saying?
up, bro.
That's very beautiful.
But
Yeah.
why not just send a text if you're gonna do 4 paragraphs on the card?
Because you writing it.
Because like,
But it's
that-
only
It's
so
a little
much
bit more-
room on.
Because you writing it. It's
It-
from you.
it's
does
just like
mean
a-
more.
Yeah, it's like a
And
That
they can
go
keep it
into the
forever.
sentimental box.
He might have got
That
a
text is just in the
cramp
thread that's gonna
writing
get
this.
deleted when y'all
Right.
into it. Type shit.
I guess,
And you do
yeah.
this if you have good handwriting. You don't do this if you can't write.
Yeah, I only write in cursive. If I write in print, it look crazy.
Boom. There you go.
So
Yeah,
I
but
wouldn't.
that
I wouldn't.
cursive
4
take it to the
paragraphs in
next
That
cursive.
no
Crazy.
cursive. Yeah, I
Like,
haven't
dang.
cursive. Nah.
They
You
stop-
gotta
they
make
stop
sure you
teaching that in
sending that
school.
to the right person because that's I was
Right.
gonna say they don't teach that no more.
Yeah, if,
No.
They gonna think
If it-
you wrote it in Japanese.
if it's a 2-year
So the
age gap,
kids
you got to
just
just
typing
get
in
rid of the
school
cursive.
now.
That'll be a day.
If
That's
they-
facts now. Type it
Or
up.
just
They
type
just
it.
no
Automatic
more right, bro.
signature.
Born
What
after
you mean you can't
2001,
write
no
this?
cursive.
That's crazy.
I mean, some people's cursive is crazy though.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
also I feel like, well, I've only learned it, so I
It's
feel like
for
I've always
sure-
been able to make
it's
it
for sure a
out.
couple, and the problem is we don't see it enough. So it's like it's for sure a couple letters that I'd be like, I got to use the context of the rest of the letters. Like
And
that's
that-
got to
and
be an
that's
F
fine.
because I know that. You know what I'm saying? Like
This work can only be
It
this.
can only be after.
I feel
Yeah.
like when
I
it
don't
comes to
think that's a bad deal.
cursive,
This is inferring.
like your signature and stuff, you just doing lines. You just
Nah,
doing.
I'm-
Well, that's what
well,
I'm doing. I'm
it's
just
like-
doing
When I'm-
lines.
Well, when
A
I got
signature-
there-
This how people get
It's
scammed,
checkpoints. Like it's like checkpoints. So like
Ooh.
you start off with a real strong, like in my case, real strong B,
Yup.
beautiful
Yep.
B, squiggle squiggle. That J swooping. You gonna see that J.
That J, come on. Now.
And then you gonna see the dot of the J, and then the I later on, and you could probably make out the N. So you know what I'm saying. And then same with my last
I don't know.
name, like L,
Huh.
beautiful
Okay.
artwork, and then E.
That's
So
funny.
yeah, it's like you gotta have those checkpoints of like you know what this letter is when it's. A
Would you say
signature.
like, obviously those beginning checkpoints are your favorite?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
It's when you get to the middle right there where you got to connect. It's like
it's all mushy.
because all
and,
it takes is one
not
slip,
mushy,
of,
what?
one slip of your hand, and it's like, dang, it's all.
and the
it's all
bigger
messed
ones,
up.
like the
actually.
beginning is the capitals too. So like
Yeah.
it's probably just gonna be that much more eccentric of a shape.
Look like a music note, basically.
Yeah, or like
'Cause
the
I'm
Disney
saying,
Channel.
The Z
logo.
and the Z, H, and the Y gonna look crazy because they got like hoops in it.
Yeah,
Yeah, the Z is crazy.
You're right,
Z in
actually.
The
cursive
Z
is
already,
crazy.
You're right,
The
that
Z
is
already,
kinda-
they're talking about damn. I'm talking
Z
about
look like a
shit.
camel.
Look, they was in
You don't
class
know.
looking at you. We
The
tried to
Z
write
look
your
like a
name.
dinosaur, bro.
They was sweating. It's like,
I said a
And that-
camel, but yeah, no, it's some type of
Dang.
It's never
prehistoric.
like a 3
something.
at the beginning of
And
it.
if you
at
don't
the
know
top.
cursive, go learn something.
Yeah.
Come back to
Bruh.
this
What's,
episode.
yeah, no, really, because we actually might have some listeners that are like,
Anti-cursive.
we
Okay,
sitting there
really
talking.
learn something.
Somebody is googling what a cursive Z looks like right now,
Yeah,
and
that's
that's
Ooh,
cool.
what
they're
Wow.
like, what?
Look, we were just talking about we need to get back to broadening your horizons. So there you go. You
Check
know,
out that.
you're
Literally.
welcome.
Yeah.
Right, that's free.
Yeah.
That's
Gotta
our
bring the
gift to
Wholesome
you
back,
this
bro.
this Christmas.
Hey, And then the L and the Y be
Education.
prominent, but everything else in the middle just kind of look like it's the same.
Everything.
Mm-hmm.
Not the same, but like, a A, O, U, basically every vowel look very similar.
True.
Yeah, that
Oops.
is. It's kind of the
In
same.
Sloops.
Just
True.
I feel at the end.
What
I
about
feel
you, bro?
like for
Oh,
mine and
sorry.
stuff, I'll do a capital D. That'll be cool. The rest, just the squiggly lines. But my last name's kind of long, so
Yeah.
you're only getting a backwards 3. That's the E, and then the rest you might be able to make out like egg, but the rest is just gonna be lines, and we're just.
Okay.
I need my name printed at the bottom, so you know that's what it's supposed to be.
Right.
Type shit.
Or just initials. I know you had a couple Christmas topics too. We're gonna
Yeah.
make sure we have time for you. So, what you got for us today?
So one of the topics I brought, man, it was crazy. I was thinking about this, with it being the holiday season, but think about, Christmas time and stuff, Christmas Day, but not more so gifts. I'm talking about after the gifts, like when you're going to your family's house, right? Or wherever you're having dinner at and stuff, right, with your people. Because I felt like me growing up, obviously not now, but growing up, I felt like it was all in my head, but it was a competition of who's going to come the crispiest. Who's going to put on that crispy Christmas dinner fit. Like,
Okay.
in my eyes, that was one of my Super Bowls. Like, you gonna see this South Pole tee or polo I got on, and these Levi jeans,
Yeah.
and these polo boots or Timbs, depending on where I gotta leave my shoes at. You feel me?
You're
Because it's
right.
not all the time it's snow on the ground. But that was the day, right, where you get in the shower. Moms ain't tripping. You get in the shower that day, and during the day, right, you put.
Moms ain't tripping.
We'll get to that in a little. But you had to take your showers at night and stuff. But that's how I was growing up. But
Okay.
you'll be able to get in there during the day, right? You get in the shower, you to wash your hair with the Suave shampoo and conditioner.
Yeah.
You
Right,
put
3
you
in
put
1.
you put 3 in 1 exactly. you putting the Lubriderm lotion on and your Calvin Klein cologne and stuff, and
Grandma
Doing your
shit.
big one.
the fresh socks,
Yeah.
fresh out the pack. If your socks wasn't clean any other day of the year, they are fresh
Yeah.
that day.
The,
Fresh
chance,
socks.
the chances of them
And the
being
drawers.
exposed is very high.
Yeah, yes,
Very high,
because they
actually.
will. The shoes will probably not stay on.
Yeah.
9 out of 10, there is snow, and you're not tracking that in the house. So go ahead and take them off.
Real.
But yeah, let's just talk about it for real, man, and see what was y'all experience. That's my experience, so I might not have y'all with the Lubriderm lotion. It might have been It might have been the cocoa butter, the big bottle for like $1.99 at Walmart.
That cocoa butter lotion is so liquidy, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like we talked about that real early on.
It lasts you
bro.
forever.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because it's so
Put it on.
thin.
No, I've
They-
never gotten to the bottom of one of
They
those. I've
pack
always
so
thrown it
much.
away.
Yeah, 'cause at some point
The,
you.
the
I'm
top
free.
get all stuck and stuff.
And he
and
be
just
ashy
built
right
up.
after you use it,
Yeah.
bro.
Used to
Yeah,
be
as soon as you step
sticky.
outside. But in my history, we typically did the gathering on Christmas Eve, and it was Christmas evening, so it wasn't as much of I guess that was like the bigger family. It was always on Christmas Eve night, and so I didn't necessarily have the same like morning routine per se, but you did have to put a little something on. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't make any sense, and I don't know if it was because like we really didn't take a whole lot of like group pictures or anything, but like I always had to like wear a sweater or something like a little bit not as super casual, which was always kind of annoying to me. And 9 times out of 10, it was like a sweater that I got from Christmas the previous year or something stupid. Cause it was, I'm like, we weren't, if the most times I was getting new clothing was like to start school. I'm not picking out these sweaters and blah, blah, blah. So like if I have anything dress wear, suits, sweaters, all that kind of stuff, it was probably a gift. So that's usually what I was like stuck with. But I always would try to like dress it up to the best of my ability. So like I might have this big like cream, I don't know, Argyle sweater on, but like I for sure got the right pants, the right socks, the right shoes, and everything. So that's kind of how it was for us. But I was definitely always judging everybody else's fits because I knew that they had a little bit more freedom. So I do get the competition of it for sure.
That's real.
I wasn't worried about nobody fit. I ain't gonna lie. It's like who got the best gifts out of all of us immediately, and whose is we
You really
finna
evolved.
spam all day.
Pocket watching.
What do you mean?
Gift watching.
Like who gift we finna spam? Like if it's
Like
me,
whose gift we use?
Dang.
yeah,
Oh.
like using for the
Which gift is our gift?
for the next 10
I'm saying,
hours.
bro.
For the next 10 hours, and we all together, like all the boys, like we finna take advantage of this because most of the gifts that I was receiving at that age was where we was doing like big gatherings. It was gonna be games, maybe game consoles. It might be
basketball.
Man, when that Wii dropped,
football.
Everybody was getting
Wii Sports, bro.
Everybody was a gamer.
Michael was in there boxing.
All of that.
Facts. Board games, maybe.
Yeah.
Or like whatever it is, it's just like it's probably a 2-player thing that we just received if it ain't clothing. So it's like while we together, we're gonna take advantage of being able to use these in a group setting.
Feel that.
So it's like now it's like Nintendo 64. Hey, this our Nintendo 64. Like, this our 2K12. Like,
yeah.
I ain't get this for Christmas, so we finna play this all day after we get done eating.
And I ain't coming off sticks.
Because this is my only chance.
On me, I ain't playing this until
real.
It going discounted like
time
3
to go.
months.
Right, by the time they on the next system, bro.
On me, I just got my.
Let
PS3.
Let me chill.
I remember it being on a
PS4.
system I definitely ain't have at home. So we definitely
all the
run it
time.
up. Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, that's funny.
Yeah, definitely. I came up like that for sure.
So you didn't care about what you were wearing either?
Um,
I'm talking to Zach. 'Cause you said you didn't care about what other people were wearing.
No, about it because we were the house that people came to. We didn't
just rolled out the
leave.
bed. You said I need to wear the most athleisure fit.
I'm the
in case
same way,
somebody
bro.
get a
We was
basketball.
always hosting, so
Yeah, I'm probably going.
Oh, I was gonna say, and when I was probably younger, like at my grandmother's house, like I was probably too young to probably even like care that much about like what fit I had on. So at the time I probably got like middle school, probably around that time I would have really been super conscious of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have like, nah.
Yeah, we wasn't gathering by the time I was like somebody who cared about how I dressed like heavy. So like by 12, 13, like we was only doing immediate household. Mom, me, brother. Like it's not like
There was kind of a gap for me too. Like I feel like I started once I got to like middle of college is when we kind of started getting back into doing bigger stuff, and then I think that's when.
Yeah,
I think I'm an
so
outlier.
like
here.
now I would.
You always had the big gatherings.
Always.
Oh yeah, you lit.
And well,
We at your
now
house.
all of my family doesn't
Right.
live in Michigan anymore, but even it'll be both sides normally.
So who was dressing the worst every year?
Ooh, that's a crazy question.
Yeah, put it on the floor.
Ooh, dressing the worst? I feel like nobody dressed bad, bro.
Wow.
Like for
That's what
real
girls be
bad.
saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my girl's bad.
Don't do that. Like I don't know. Like you would everything Quan was saying. I do agree with the polos, Levi jeans,
Even the Louboutin.
boots.
Even the Louboutin.
Not that part.
The blue
He
bottle.
was a Vaseline household.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We were a Vaseline household.
He was so
Vaseline mixed with something, whatever. Other
Vaseline on the body
Mix
is
was
crazy. It's too greasy.
Hey, slipping and
They're
sliding.
dancing. Shining.
dog.
Messing the shirt up.
Wow. But yeah, and you guys are. I'm gonna tell them when I see them. Like, hey, y'all, we pretty blessed, huh? We just always like it, I guess.
If you like that,
We don't, hate each other that much.
yeah. I can see. I feel like,
But it's always been like somebody specifically like y'all like place y'all get together at.
Yeah.
Okay.
One of these years, though, I absolutely want to do it. Once I do get my spot.
And see, this is where we messed
Like that's
up.
a goal.
Lord. Rest
What?
in peace. But the where we messed up was the meeting place was my grandmother's, right?
Okay.
And so at some point she was just getting too old, and then like I feel like that's what started throwing off all the plans, and then when it was like
okay.
getting kind of jumbly,
Everybody
like
got
nobody
their
wants
own
to step
tradition.
up, and everyone just kind of is like, all right, well, we just gonna rock out and do our own
Gotcha.
thing, because if we try to take the risk on going here and it's not the same feel, or it's not like as Christmas cheery or something
Somebody
like that.
ain't paying. They put the food budget.
Right, like now it gets all like stressful and it just gets like messy, and so it's
Think
like
about Christmas.
so like
That's a big
my
responsibility.
parents were making the decision to be like, let's just play it safer. Like we can
Oh my
control the
gosh.
environment, and we gonna
Yeah.
spend our time together. And
No, right.
yeah,
Have you guys ever been a group that goes to Christmas? They goes to the movies on Christmas.
no.
No.
I did that last year actually. The Color
Yeah.
Purple. I went and saw the Color Purple
Oh,
last year.
well.
That was the only one time I've ever did that. But
you
It
feel
was
about
cool
it?
though.
yeah, it was
The
pretty good.
experience of the movie.
It was a
What
lot
are
of
you
people in
asking?
there.
I
for
mean,
sure.
kind of a little bit of both. That's something that only me and my immediate family do
Okay.
it pretty often. Well, and then it's not like in place of anything. It's just be like, you guys want to go see a movie? Because normally a movie will come out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Every
You know?
year.
So I'd be like, oh, if it's something we do want
it's
to see.
usually like a blockbuster. Like
Exactly.
they do that on
Yeah.
purpose for sure.
Especially dinner over with.
Exactly.
ain't doing
yeah,
nothing
let's go
else.
do something.
Especially now, we're not doing nothing. Might as well.
Definitely.
I think
Exactly.
we saw Inside Out on Christmas.
Ooh, that's not
Even
first
though
one?
like Inside Out had already been out, but like
Mm.
my mom just doesn't go to the movies a lot,
Fair.
so she was like, "Oh, I kind of want to go," and we were like, "Well, this is probably out of everything here, because like I'm
That's
the
how it
movie
be.
one, so I'd be like, trust me, out of everything here,
This
this
the
is the
one.
one you go like, because you gonna get nightmares from that. You gonna be like, oh my god, they're showing this and this one, like So I was like, we gonna go to the nice.
where'd you take me to?
Right, nice, wholesome.
you
I'm
never
on the
heard
edge
the
of my
end of it.
seat. Yeah, you like, oh my god.
Like that's
So,
how I
yeah.
felt when I saw that Doctor Strange movie, bro. With my mom, the second
Oh,
one.
yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
I didn't know.
That was demonic, man.
I didn't know. Wait, I just didn't know.
Wanda said, "Let me just summon every demon and freaking the evil spirit."
So
And
the
I
talk
could-
after that was so long. I was like, I didn't write the movie. None of us did. You just gotta understand. Let it go.
That's funny.
I seen Step Brothers with my fam, bro.
Oh no, But
Crazy,
That
bro.
must have been a fun experience.
It was wild, bro. My mom was so shocked, bro.
I can
The
kind of
balls on
relate.
the drum
though.
set.
I can relate. a little
right
bit.
on the drum set.
No, exact, bro. Whole scene, bro. She couldn't believe what we was watching. My sister's younger than me, bro. it was nuts.
What's your favorite?
Literally.
No pun intended. No
Right.
pun intended,
Oh,
bro.
no, not nuts. That's funny.
But yeah, I do want to say that, like you said, that you hope to
Yeah,
kind of
eventually.
be. Yeah, I think that would be really
That
cool.
is a sign of success.
It's
to
looking
me.
like my sister's gonna be there because she actually just hosted for the first time. Well, she's hosted Christmas before, but she hosted like a separate like Christmas party for like a certain extent of the family. So that was actually really cool. So we went to that last Saturday. So I think she's gonna take up the mantle, and if she wants to, if that's her ministry, I'll let her rock it out, and I'll be in attendance. So
Oh yeah, man. I wish I had a sister who would step up.
oh no,
I'm trying to pop up.
Facts.
I'm trying to pop
He said,
in.
I'm
Pop
trying to
out.
slide. That's it.
You feel me?
I'm low-key jealous of Troy. Like, he's saying he have all these gatherings still. Once the pandemic happened, it was cut. Over
I
with.
think that's understandable though too.
Over with.
I mean, maybe we'll come back one of these days.
Probably not.
You gotta be the catalyst. You gotta mention it, man. I hate how we don't gather anymore.
Yeah,
right, side eye, side
I'm tired of
eye.
this.
Right.
Man, Christmas is not the same
Same.
anymore.
But will I host it? No.
No, listen, it definitely come with. I think that's the one thing I could say, just because I'm used to seeing these people every year. You know what I mean? Like, it's not. I thankfully don't have that, cousin that nobody like, or, the whatever. You just be like, and I can understand why some people would not be excited about the holidays.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
My family, I ain't gonna lie. My family.
Good.
They'll be having a blast.
That's good.
It's great you feel like that, bro.
Yeah. I can't imagine just not. Like, it's a joyous time of year, bro. It's about family. It's about family. To
It's
me.
not like that for everybody. I'm not
It's
gonna,
really not.
Yeah,
you
that's-
just ignore that. So,
That's hard, bro. Like, dang. Like,
yeah.
you ain't excited to see your cousin that you ain't seen in like 9 months. Like, dang. Like,
It
you
could
this
be
much
longer,
taller.
bro.
I was gonna say her. Maybe you probably seen them since like Thanksgiving or so.
Maybe.
Maybe.
You never know. People got different
Well, dang.
circumstances.
So we talking to girls now? Wow, look at you. Look at you.
Eventually, you are
yeah.
like you become that one though. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
lie.
You wearing deodorant? You ain't wearing deodorant yet?
Who man?
So
What is you,
would
9?
you all say all
Hey,
your
huh.
experiences like universally are generally positive? Just because I feel like every single, like on Twitter, when Thanksgiving comes around, everybody's like, oh, I don't want to hear this conversation. Don't ask me this, and this, and this. Like, is that not a thing for y'all, or is
I've had only positive experience on holidays.
okay?
Like,
I also have only had positive, but also my family is either I don't want to say very religious,
Yeah.
but brought up in the church, or brought up in the church, but wasn't always in the church.
Okay.
Type beat.
Facts.
But it's never nothing that's like super crazy at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like stuff does come up, and I sometimes sit there like, all right, what we gonna talk about? But hey,
Yikes.
it always ends
Somebody
up.
throwing the dressing because they voted for Trump. Like,
No, ain't that.
Okay.
That's the one thing. No, we always good there.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's funny. One side loves to talk about politics. The other side, I never.
we
wanna
not
talk
even
about
going
it.
there.
No. So I don't really have. What about you?
In terms, or like if I've had, I mean,
Yeah.
to be honest, so it's kind of weird. Like I personally have had majority positive experiences, but me as a kid has, and apparently like with my mom sometimes doesn't have great experiences around one side and stuff like that, and so that's what kind of like got in the way of me being able to have positive experiences. Not necessarily even I was hyper aware. It was more about like we gonna be in and out.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
We're not gonna be here long.
So like because a lot of my experiences were in and out, the vast majority of that in was like all the questions of, okay, so what are you up to? What are you going to do in 3 years? What are you about? Yeah. Because it's like, that's all that they got. And it didn't get to be the other side of, okay, now we just vibing because we already caught up and now we're just like, you know, whatever. Or if it's like Thanksgiving, it's just like, all right, I'm here and I can catch the first half of the game and then we gone. So it really wasn't like a whole lot. And also I will say too, depending on what side of my family it is, like I'm pretty much the youngest person. Like on kind of my family, definitely on my mom's side.
But we're kind of old,
right? But like people just weren't like having kids, though. That's what I'm saying. So it's just like
I feel that
a lot of people were older than me and stuff. So it was just like I'm kind of just here, you know. Like, I'm just here, and my sister's here, and I get to, you know, like we're cool, but we're kind of around people that are catching up amongst themselves,
definitely.
And then they just pinching my cheeks a little bit, and I'm just like, all right, like
yeah.
Not
the pinching. It's definitely more mid when you ain't got a lot of family members in a similar age bracket to connect with. Yeah. So it's like for me, it was like 10 of us within a 6-year span. Like 15 of us within a 6-year span. So we're excited. Like this is like a like That's So Sweet Life on deck or something. Like
a crossover.
You know, like we really
just that's dope.
So it's just like it'd be like the most literally like the most exciting day of the year.
My dad's side was a little bit younger, so like I could have some fun, but like when I was around them, but that's even then it was I have like one cousin that's like a week younger than me, and then that's it. And there was like nobody under that, so.
Oh wow!
Even if I'm going to Chicago, I'm calling my cousin Delano. I'm like, "Is you gonna be at Aunt Pearly house?"
We met Delano.
I'm like, "If you ain't going to Aunt Pearly house, I'm not coming to Chicago." And he's like, "Yeah, cuz I'm here."
That'd be sweet. That'd be nice.
Yeah, then I'm there with him and his little brother, and then, it'd be a blast. But if somebody like, even if we do a family trip to Mississippi,
oh wow,
are you going to Mississippi? Because I'm not sitting in that car for 16 hours. If you're not gonna be there when I get done,
that's real.
So
you got family in Mississippi?
Yeah.
Is that like where everybody from?
My mom's people are from Mississippi, like Louisiana.
Cool. Yeah, Louisiana too.
That's like my grandmother's people.
Yeah.
Which one?
My mom's.
Well, I mean, which state too?
Mississippi
or Louisiana?
Louisiana.
Nice.
I said we all go back 100 years. Somebody came from the South.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like we all got family in Mississippi. One of those random towns. Those small town, country towns.
The Beanie got like 1,000 people.
Dog,
that's where my mama from.
My grandfather, like Arkansas.
Okay.
Arkansas, one of those.
Different.
Arkansas.
That's cool.
Little Rock 9, shout out to them.
Hey, y'all paved the way.
I think they're from Arkansas, but
it
could be from Arkansas or something. I don't know.
Okay. You know, Missouri.
I had quite a few cousins that were around my age, so I feel like when I came up, we were kind of all around each other. You know what I'm saying? Some were probably a little bit older, and I feel like I had kind of like the family type stuff that like dramatic stuff, if it was kind of going on, was kind of like they kind of kept it contained at least a bit, at least kind of on my mom's side. But you know, my dad's is like kind of a mixed bag as well too. But most people is pretty chill.
Okay.
But holidays are usually pretty smooth since we end up hosting, so people just kind of come towards us and we just end up kind of chill. We just gotta chill.
You ever just be ready for them to leave?
Yeah,
they do. Like, just go back up to my room.
Sometimes, but usually, you know what I'm saying. I guess like you would say earlier, Zach, it do be cool because we do be kind of just like chopping it up. Okay. And I think when we was younger, like our parents definitely when they were much younger, they were like
having real fun.
They was really chilling.
They was really getting down type. And you just in the next room.
They going to grab another bottle of wine.
Oh man,
y'all with the kids just chilling.
We just in there just screaming, running around.
Oh my god,
they letting kids be kids.
Yeah, like kids.
SmackDown versus Raw, we had our craziest battles around Christmas or Thanksgiving.
Doing stuff we should not
don't
be
break
doing.
nothing.
Literally.
Breaking everything.
They hearing that.
Jeff
Hardy. Oh yes,
opening the door. What's going on?
Literally.
Or even like even when we older, like them Thanksgivings that it's 50 degrees outside.
Mm-hmm.
Now we going to the court and hooping. Like
Okay,
at 12, 13.
That's
we
dope.
Like, bro, it's warm enough to go hoop. Like, let's go.
What?
Walk around the corner and play.
I wish I had family that hooped with me. That'd be cool.
What else?
I want to implement the football games when I become.
If you got enough kids, like I guess it don't have to all
Big
be
enough
kids,
family.
but enough, people that was willing
You
to
gonna be
participate.
playing football as
All-time
you
quarterback
passed
out
on
there.
at that
Two
point.
hands.
Oh, yeah.
Right. You feel me?
Oh, yeah.
I was just saying, what else we got?
So this topic is brought to you by one of our counterparts.
Oh,
One of our
okay.
Oh yeah.
Mr. King. He's been on here.
Shout
a
out our
couple times.
counterparts.
Shout out our counterparts.
But, he had put in the chat today. He always saying some random stuff, but this one really just caught my eye because I kind of had a conversations about this with somebody in the past.
Oh,
I got a mixed bag of experiences or feelings. About
really?
it, but
Okay.
He had asked in the group chat. He was like, basically along the lines, how do you feel about a woman who has more tattoos than you? Like, are you for it, against it? Does it make you feel some kind of way? What's the perception that you get from that statement?
I'm changing up from Christmas real quick.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Switch up is
definitely away
crazy.
from Christmas.
See you, Santa.
Really.
But
How do we feel about?
yeah, a woman who got more tattoos than you. Are you indifferent? Is that not does that not matter to you? Does that make you think in any kind of light? Like, what
Fun
does that do?
fact: every single one will probably have more.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
You know?
So that's fair to say at first.
And how does that make you feel knowing that every woman you date is more tattooed than you?
I definitely want at some point, if I could do the opposite, that'd be cool.
So how do you feel currently knowing that is the case?
I'm not upset about it.
Do the
I was
opposite,
gonna
as
say
in you be the one with more.
Yeah,
Okay.
eventually.
Is that ideal?
To me, that doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess
Getting to that
I'm
point,
trying.
yeah,
I'm like
sorry.
kind of lost as to why it would matter in terms of like let's say I have 4 and she has 6. What's the difference? I guess it's only different if like I have 0 and I have like a particular. I do have 0,
One of
but
them
like
on her
You feel me?
forehead.
yeah, like I guess it's like if
Some
I have
brain
0
damage.
because I'm actively
I know,
against
dog.
the practice of like I'm not one of those. My body's a temple and
Right.
like that's spraying
You're
graffiti on. No,
Wow.
I just don't care. Like there's nothing that I can confidently feel like I'm gonna want to have on my body forever.
Yeah.
For like I just know, I'm just the type to be like I'm gonna be tired. I'm gonna be so mad when I look in the mirror and I just have this like spot of something. I'm just like I thought that was the coolest thing for like 3 years,
Right.
and now I don't care for it anymore. Like that's just what I'm afraid of when
That's
it comes
why
to
I
a
waited this
tattoo.
long.
That's just me. Like I don't want to stay at a job for longer than a year. I don't like there's stuff that I
What
just want to
if-
like change in my life too much.
Can I throw some?
It took me a lot to lock my hair because I was like,
Really?
yeah, because I was like, that's permanent, like it's stuff like that I'm just like, I just know at some point I'm gonna want to change about
Commitment
myself.
issues.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, well, similar to I guess locking, changing it would be what, cutting it instead of you're not gonna ever.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think you would.
Well, now I have, no, it's different now. I guess I have a different perspective now that I have the hair.
I
Because
wasn't talking about the cutting. I was talking about the picking it out. I've seen people do that.
Oh, I would definitely not go through
All
all
right.
that. Oh,
But
gosh.
please continue.
My locks are different now because like I have a relationship with my hair, and I guess maybe that's the thing when it comes to like tattoos. Maybe you
Kind of
like
feel that though.
yeah, like maybe you. I don't know. I think because it's like you take care of your hair and you really like nourish it. You treat it as like you put
you
some
want it to
energy
look
and
good,
effort into it.
Yeah.
Whereas like a tattoo is like a little more passive. So maybe that's why I'm still kind of like it's not quite the same. I don't know, but. To answer the question, I don't think Cornisha has a tattoo, a really really tiny tattoo, and I don't care. Like I'm not like, oh my god, she's tatted up. I can't introduce her to my mother. Like, no, it's really not. I don't think my mom has seen it, but
What if she did have like very visible tattoos and it was multiple? And you
I
had
think
to-
then it just depends on like what it is, what they look like, what the placement and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, if it's like on your sideburns and it's like, what do you have? That it's like a razor blade. Like, yo, weird.
Like, on
Like,
the
what's
neck and stuff.
Like,
Yeah.
What if it's
nickname is
cursive,
not
though?
razor blade.
Huh?
What if it's like cursive, like a cursive tattoo where her,
No.
Oh, okay.
Nah.
I see where we going.
There's
Nah,
no
you
meaning to that.
Yeah, like
Gotta have some meaning.
straight up. Yeah, no, I think
she can have a butterfly.
not on her face.
Yeah,
On her neck.
no, we're professional. You have it on the back. We're professional.
That's super taboo now, though. Like, I feel like people are starting to be like, you can work at this company and show your tattoos.
Oh
So.
no, you like Ben. You
not
touched
viewed
on
as-
a good point. I can't introduce you to my mom. You have a butterfly on your face.
Really? Oh yeah, on your
No,
face.
that's
On her
crazy. On her neck, yeah. You might not see that, but it's on her
especially
neck.
especially
Yeah,
nice
talking
little
like-
back
it's
of the neck.
blatant.
It's talking like on your
No,
cheek.
it's just blatant.
some-
Wherever it is, it's blatant. It's not.
big.
I think that's more
No
so
hiding it.
doable than on the face. I think that's pushing it.
Location matter. It do.
Yeah,
Even
like,
if it is big, you gonna have to. In my case, for my mom, I'm gonna definitely have to.
explain.
Tell her.
Right, I'm at
Warn her in
either
advance.
I'm
Say
She's a
nothing.
good girl, like, you don't really gotta
And
think
know
about
what's
it.
gonna
Warn her in
happen.
advance.
either I'm gonna have to explain,
play.
and if I don't have an explanation, I just have to like sell all the other points like
Right.
over it.
She makes
like,
$1 million.
mind you, right? I'm like,
Yeah.
she does
Man,
have a
she cooks
tattoo.
so good.
But remember, keep in mind when you see in the tattoo, think about the education. Think about the
She's
know.
let a
really good
Lord.
person.
Come on.
She's just so kind.
She
has
has
a PhD.
She has 4 lower back tattoos. Talk about, but mom,
She didn't need to know all that.
how do you even know?
Oh.
Right.
Well, she bent over like 4 times.
Oh.
Well, why are you looking?
Like,
You worried about somebody else's bag? Worried about yours?
Worry about your back, Mom.
Come on, she has
Oh
a
my
PhD.
God.
Okay.
right.
Oh Lord.
I've also never had this experience. So, what that we're talking about, I can only imagine.
Is somebody getting more tattooed than you, or this hypothetical of bringing
Me
a
having
tattooed
to
girl
prep
home?
my mom.
Oh, I've never had that
Yeah,
experience either.
yeah.
But it's funny to think about.
If
though.
you, I mean, if you choose them right, you shouldn't have,
You have to do that.
Yeah.
But-
Hey man, love is love.
Yeah, it's just so some love is just harder.
The one
To-
for
to
you might have a
much to-
face tat, bro.
yeah.
Dog, I don't know.
May or
Hey.
may not.
May or may not.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't care either. But I feel like for somebody who would care, I think it would be like, I don't know. I have seen women post like, "How you a man? You ain't got no tattoos."
Yeah.
And
How
it's-
you a man and you
I've seen
don't have no tattoos?
I've seen that.
Precisely. Precisely. Yeah. So
Wow.
it's hilarious when I.
Crazy,
It's-
scary.
It's hilarious when I see it because I'm like. You said-
You said it like that.
Yo,
What?
You said hilarious.
Who?
It's crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
That's cool.
I must have not seen that TikToker. So.
Oh.
Mustard.
Oh, the song.
Yeah, sorry. I know you're a Kendrick hater.
Kendrick.
Hey, shout out last
Y'all-
Let me
episode.
check.
Y'all a Marxist.
Hey.
Yeah, he's not a Lamarxist.
No.
I'm just
But
a regular music listener.
continue. I have
That's
definitely
crazy.
seen where people
Interesting.
are like,
Yeah. So girls that say that.
Why?
What?
Why do I need a tattoo?
to be a man.
You. That's what I'm saying. It's just some just like
you
societal
gotta feel that
BS that they
pain.
was pushing or an agenda that they were pushing because they probably like tattooed men or something.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Whatever.
okay.
But
For
you know,
sure.
it's some just the LA boys.
That's your type.
Time.
Indeed. Okay.
So then it's like, yeah, they just posted that and everybody just retweeting it. As an untattooed man, you just sitting there just like, why does that even matter?
right.
So I need a tattoo to be a man. Like, you know, now you trying to justify it and stuff, but you feeling some kind of way because it's like, how dare this many people feel this way?
It
Like
sound. Go ahead. Or whoever. Said.
Like I can have a A1 job and I'm not a man because
you
I
ain't
don't
got
have
no
a
I ain't got no
tattoo.
tats.
Like wow.
So yeah, pussy.
No, no.
No.
So
Oh
does
my
it
God.
actually matter to
Oh my
anybody?
God.
It doesn't
Does it matter?
actually,
No.
But it's funny though.
Man.
It's like, can she cook? Like,
Whoa.
what? I'm saying.
No,
Yeah,
no,
I just don't know why you brought. I just don't know why you brought that up. I just don't know why you brought.
Heating up.
Niggas,
Why
just
Hot in the
niggas can't
kitchen.
ask if she can cook. It's just not the end of the world.
I just don't know where that came from. But
I'm
alright.
saying like,
we finna lose this.
is that really a big? Is a woman cooking like the end of the world a really a big deal? For a lot of men, it's not. Some men
Yeah,
like to
it's
cook
not.
actually, but it's just a societal like something.
You gotta explain yourself, bro. You heard.
It's definitely
You
a
was
big
gonna
deal.
say. I mean, he's gonna be like, I mean, but why not?
It's definitely a big deal.
People go advocate for the things that they care about.
I mean,
People
if
who
we
like
go-
tattoos
if we
advocate for
all go
tattoos.
eat-
People who like food go
Shoot.
advocate for cooking.
Yeah, no,
Let's
definitely
eat
got to
well
be able to cook,
together.
man. And facts, Troy. I need you to be able to cook because
saying.
without you, I'm eating
Providing
Qdoba
substance.
and McDonald's every day.
Hey.
So,
Yeah, no, bro, Qdoba. I'm
He
getting
said,
tired of.
we know our
Qdoba.
limits,
Well, I'm eating Chipotle because Qdoba a little lesser.
and it's really just a plus. Shoot.
really okay.
It's
Well,
attractive
I'm
for
interested to know why you
both.
say that.
I just feel like I used to bang with Qdoba more
Mm-mm.
because the queso was free.
Never.
So just off that alone, I was like, I'm saving $2.
Qdoba
I'm
tastes
going
like
to
water.
Qdoba. But yeah, it's like the food just don't
Qdoba
taste
tastes like water.
It tastes like nothing to me.
It tastes like just. not
And
as
listen,
good.
I will gladly, if you would like to give me your order, I will gladly get it the next
I
time
can
I
for
go.
sure give you my order, but I like a lot of sauce, so I don't.
Yeah, that ain't gonna
I'm
work.
getting
yeah,
a
and
lot
that's
of
what it
sauces.
take.
well, no, not even that, but just
I for sure got me a dry Chipotle today, and
so
the
order
Dry.
And this how you know I'm a super Qdoba fan.
Because I was puking.
I stopped getting beans because the beans make it all watery and stuff.
Maybe that's the problem.
You get beans, you can't get beans.
I'm saying I never would have known.
You're talking to a Qdoba rewards member, just saying. Free entree. But look, real quick, the order is
ask about me.
A steak bowl. I'm getting steak is my protein. Brown rice, no beans.
No beans.
I'm gonna get the regular queso.
The rice be kind of mid sometimes.
No, the rice is A1. But
rice is rice.
I'm gonna get the queso. I'm gonna get the Mexican street corn and stuff, and then I'm gonna get. They got this salsa verde. Salsa verde is good, and then they got the pico de gallo or whatever. So I'm getting that in there.
Yes, sir.
Then I'm getting cheese. Sometimes, and this is where I get a little iffy at. If they got tortilla chips and it's full, give me that. If it's down to the bottom where I'm gonna get the dust and stuff, don't give me that.
Cool.
It's gonna be salty. Don't give me that. Trial and error. Don't give me that. Extra picante ranch. That's all you need right there.
I'm not familiar.
Never had
You better. I'm telling you, man. Tap in.
Listen, you done told a lot of people.
Yeah.
You're right.
So I'm gonna show try it.
Just
We will report
screenshot
back.
your last order and then send it to me.
Yeah,
Bro.
I can.
Bro, we just gonna play the clip at the.
I was saying,
Right.
You wanna
try
do-
this.
Give me this.
I can
Tell me
break
if
it
it's
down. I can break it down all in order and stuff.
Better though.
Because I got a Qdoba 5 minutes from my place that I avoid every day because it's just so bad.
That one is actually
I was
very
saying.
bad.
I was
the
saying it could be
worst-
the
That's
specific
the worst
location.
one in the history of Qdoba,
The
probably.
truth comes out.
Dang.
I think the last
so
time I went to
bad.
Qdoba was
In the
at
world.
that one, bro.
Bro, it's
One of
so
our
bad.
listeners might be sweating.
Which
Giving
one?
it their
Which
all.
one?
They might work there.
Giving it their all. They're the manager of that
bro.
location, bro.
Talking about, please hire somebody else that's not a children. Like, this is crazy, bro. Like, the service in there is so bad. It's one of the worst establishments I've ever seen, bro.
School students not putting in enough
So
work.
they don't care.
They don't care.
He said
They
get them
don't.
college age.
At
Like,
least, bro.
They got to be hiring like they child friends. or
Hire
something.
somebody that's struggling that needs his job.
Right,
Oh,
bro. He working part time
Somebody
on
who
the
cares,
Somebody
grill.
that
bro.
got some
Bro,
bills.
Somebody who care
Oh,
about.
Someone
my
working part time
goodness.
on the grill. He don't got no heart, bro.
Oh.
No love is
He
being
not
put into
putting that
Got no
effort into
flavor.
that chicken
Bro,
and stuff.
He's not, bro. He's like,
Just
I'm
use-
done. Like,
use your
he
wrist a
getting
little
fresh.
more,
I'm
like,
done with this, bro.
I need
I'm not
that. I need that love in that chicken.
said,
That
I'm
extra.
He said, I got to study, bro. I'm done.
Oh my God. I need this to feed me,
that
bro.
struggle.
He don't even care. He ain't even.
You see
Please.
that's at the bottom, bro. Go grab another one. You know you got
He doesn't-
6 more containers of that.
Yeah, this been here all
What
week.
They
blows
said it's not that hard.
What
He just
blows
no
me
call,
is
no show. He just leave.
I want them to load me up too. Like
Just leave it.
especially
That's
if
real, though.
you black, load my plate up a
Bro,
little
you
bit,
know
bro.
what I'm saying?
Load my
Like,
bowl up.
show me
Come
some
on.
love.
for the day.
Don't give me no 2 scoops.
Specifically if you black.
I'm your nephew today.
Right, bro.
Take care of me.
Cultural,
Your
you know,
nephew,
shout out
your
to the
brother, your
culture, but-
cousin. Come on.
Man.
Like
Put it
for
together.
real, give me a couple scoops of that steak. Don't just give me the standard 2. Like you know that's not enough. You know that ain't gonna do nothing for me. Load me up.
Like, come on, bro.
Stop playing.
I'm saying, so
Speaking of, I know we're like almost at the time, but I just really want to bring this topic up. So you just mentioned specifically like because they're black. So I don't know if you all are. I'm sure at least some of you are seeing this, but the new Film Registry inductees.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Maybe,
one of the
yeah.
biggest one that has been like I guess being more like headliney is that Spy Kids.
Spy Kids.
Yes, okay,
Was
yes.
inducted
You
into
noticed,
the National Film Registry. So to be inducted into this film registry is basically the film version of the Library of Congress, meaning like these are the movies that are going to be preserved for like a long time
For being culturally significant.
like significant to culture. And I think it's 25 a year that they induct. And if you look at the list, it's going to be a lot of it. So I think it's like it has to have come out 10 years prior. And then like it gets voted on and all this kind of stuff. So
that
like
first
if you look at the
that
list,
first Iron Man movie is in the.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
if you look at the list, you're on obviously like some
hard.
really big names, like some Dancing in the Rains and like some real significant ones. Social Network was one that was
Social
inducted
Network
this
was
year
so
as well.
good.
I've
And so
not really seen
I love
what
that movie.
I personally was like very curious as to what made Spy Kids be significant enough for like it's a good movie, sure, but like I was genuinely just like from the perspective of someone whose job or like position is to induct things and vote on this, like what made someone be like, yes, Spy Kids. And so I actually read a little bit into it, and the main reason I'm going to change that battery, but the main reason why is because it is so rooted in like Hispanic heritage.
I was gonna say,
If you like really look back on the movie and reflect, like a lot
That's
of they were like even down to the point of the fact that like family is such a major driving force in that movie. That's sort of the main reason is like the cultural significance and the ties to Hispanic heritage. So of course my question is, if we got one for our heritage, if there's a movie that you would nominate to be a part of this registry that was supposed to like represent African American culture, yeah, like what would you want?
Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood.
We don't want to pick a comedy.
I feel like Boys in the Hood is like it's like a non-spoken one. Like it should already kind of be in there in a sense.
Yeah, like
Also, it's a fair point.
just as an African American person, like
Oh yeah, well no, that's your pick. That's your pick for sure. I think I don't know.
I was about to say something insane because I'm thinking about Roots.
talking about juice and shit.
Roots
bro,
is
I'm
crazy.
throwing the wood in there for sure, bro.
The
Ooh,
Wood.
okay.
I agree. Loving basketball.
Ooh, that's another one. Okay.
It's one of them.
Play for my heart.
It got to be something for BET, bro.
Or play for my heart, whatever
Dog.
she said.
If it wasn't on BET, it can't count.
You know, I'd say
Ooh.
that above the rim, bro.
You know?
I'm going to throw in there Judas and the Black Messiah. Not to
Dang,
put
I
all
didn't
Black
see it.
Power in there, but they did win the, Daniel Kaluuya did win the Oscar for that. So I have to give it to them.
Okay.
I did thoroughly enjoy that movie.
Yeah. That was a real movie.
I gotta watch that one all the way through. I've only seen pieces.
Black Panther.
Ooh, that's another one right there.
I'm just saying that's a more along the level, not along the level in like any sort of negative way, but like I think of commercially as like Spy Kids. Not like that, you know, one equates the other, but like I can see that as soon as you said Black Panther.
Yeah, I now that I'm back, I feel like y'all were for sure just saying like the classics, which is fair.
And I was also
guess.
gonna say some of those movies I'd have to probably check. Maybe some of those already on the list, or you know what I'm saying.
True.
Also fair.
Yeah.
Low key,
But I could definitely see a Black Panther. You were just talking about The Color Purple. I'm surprised you didn't say The Color Purple.
I
as
didn't
one.
really like
that one
the
might
new
part. I was gonna say that one might
The
already
old
be
one I
on the
did,
list.
but
Okay. Could be 12 Years a Slave might be
12
somewhere
Years
on
a
there.
Slave.
I've never
Uh,
seen that.
I'd rather it be Roots at that point.
Roots, okay.
Yeah.
I could see Roots
I'd
being
rather
on
be
there.
Roots instead of 12 Years a Slave.
Yeah. I just don't like Love and Basketball. I can't see Love and Basketball being on there.
it's too low budget. Loving basketball.
It's not even necessarily about the budget. It's literally just about
Friday?
the plot. It's just like
So I'm saying
I could see
comedy.
Friday more.
I feel like there has to be like a short list of movies that people would say immediately, but like I think it's just movies that people really like.
Probably Baby Boy. You know, they come on BET every weekend.
Everybody's seen
Yeah,
it.
that's
So-
just
That's cultural significance enough. Everybody has seen that movie.
Yeah.
It was a great movie.
Maybe not even by choice at the
Are
time.
you looking it up?
What? I
The-
was looking up The Color Purple.
Okay. But yeah, I was just thinking about like what movies aside, like what's the difference between like the movies that we just are like, yeah, this is like a movie that every Black person should see, and this is like a classic in our culture, versus what is the movies a part of our culture that should stand like the test of time and be passed down and preserved.
I'm gonna throw one in that's gonna be kind of crazy here, and it's crazy
Us.
kind of for me because I have not seen it, but I'm thinking about Moonlight.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah, I could, yeah.
I only say crazy for me because I don't literally know any of the plot of the movie, but I have heard kind of its significance to a lot of people.
I was gonna say I think
So
more. I don't want to say more, but
I don't want to speak on it unauthentically.
And I have seen it, and I also have. Let me say this first of all. The reason why I watched this movie is because of the whole La La Land situation.
No, don't bring us back to that.
If anyone knows what
Oh
La
my
La Land
God.
means to me, you know that I feel very passionate about the fact that
That's a
they
good flick.
did deserve the win.
It
Okay,
did.
and I had to watch Moonlight just to understand what film
At least
stole
you
this
did that.
stole this award from my
What?
precious La La Land. All right,
Wow.
so that's the premise. But I watched the movie, and then I do believe that if I could definitely see it being added to the registry, but largely
Okay.
due to its significance to the LGBTQ community,
Okay.
because I think that's what sets it so far apart. Is it kind of focusing on like the cross sectionality of being like ethnic minority on top of being someone navigating their sexuality.
That was the first one, wasn't it, Ben? With the LGBT, especially African American male. Wasn't that the kind of the first movie for it?
Kind of
Set the
being like a
precedent.
spearhead of
Yeah.
like,
Definitely.
because and especially what we're starting to see, what we have been seeing the last couple of years is a lot of LGBTQ like characters are being put into movies, but they're like this random side character, or they're like a character for comedic, relief, or they're a character where they're
Like a
not
trope.
super explicitly. So like they might have like one of the things
no, I see
was
what you
in the
mean.
live action Beauty and the Beast.
Okay.
What's the character's name? Damn.
Gaston? No.
Gaston's like
Yeah, the other
lackey.
dude, yeah.
Like how he's supposed to be like fawning over Gaston, and they kind of changed it to where like he's supposed to be like he's actually in like attracted to Gaston and blah blah blah. But like
That's a twist.
it's like really really tiny subtle things.
Okay.
And so like some people are like, okay, well, what's the point of you even making the character a part of this community for the sake of like representation if they're not openly and like outwardly actually
If it's not a part
there.
of the plot for anything
Yeah,
else.
so
Like a main
it's
character,
almost like
yeah.
being like, okay, we got a black person in the cast and you
But,
guys are
like,
being represented,
here,
but it's
damn.
like Jason Pitts on the game. Like I don't remember, I don't
Yeah.
know his name.
Dipping Pits.
Yeah, I don't know like the actor's name. Sorry, Jason, but yeah, like but it's like that kind of black where it's like you could clearly pass for you're super racially ambiguous. So yeah, so I definitely
be
could see
Derek Jeter.
Moonlight being in there for that purpose.
I'm just thinking about movies now, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to watch some more.
If I had to change my answer, I would probably say The Butler. Lee Daniels, The Butler.
Ooh, okay.
Lee Daniels, The
Butler.
Butler. Yeah.
Why do I feel like what's there controversy around that movie? Or is it
It's
controversy
during, like
around-
civil rights time and stuff. So Martin Luther
Okay.
King and everything, and like The Butler, actually works in the White House.
It's Whitaker.
That was what. Yeah, I was
that's
like,
where
that
it's
was,
Yeah,
at.
okay.
But his son is trying to start the Black Panther Party and rioting
Yeah.
and stuff. He's with Martin Luther King and getting thrown in jail, all of that. So
I could see that.
Ooh.
Especially because that's like a slight. That's not like my friend Martin, my dear friend Martin. That's like
no,
Yeah.
that's real life.
that's like a real kind of.
They were time traveling on my friend.
Oh my god.
It's going crazy.
Yo. That made me think about Malcolm X too.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's
I think for
another
some people, they would argue that is a strong point.
Yeah.
one.
But at this point, I'm definitely just naming movies that I think are strong contenders.
Right.
Part of it is also like I need to like, if I were to really try to nominate something, like let me go back and watch a couple of these movies just
Heck
to be
yeah.
sure, because like maybe certain strong points just stood out in your memory or whatever, and like the rest of the movie is trash.
Yeah.
But I can see like a Do the Right Thing making its way in there.
Why was I literally
Okay.
just
Yeah.
thinking, bro? I gotta definitely go with that, bro. Definitely that was right on my mind, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, we just got a lot of good black movies.
We do have a lot of good black movies, and if you haven't watched any of those, those are that's our recommendation list.
That's
Instead
not
of
too
giving
bad.
you a Christmas list, we'll give you the movie recommendation list. But it's been a wonderful episode. Shout out 123. I'm glad that I was able to slip that last topic in, because that was really sitting on my soul. But
Right.
hey, appreciate Quan. We're gonna give him a chance to do his little outro in a second, but have a wonderful Christmas. From me to you and your family. If you're having a family gathering, play the episode. Turn it on hey, listen. It's not Thanksgiving. There's no Lions game on. Go ahead and I know
basketball.
YouTube's on the TV. We on there. We could do it. Hey, tap into the Bluetooth speaker. Share the gift of the Wholesome House with your family, man. But we appreciate you tuning in. Until next time, we go. Benjamin signing out.
Yeah, Wavy J signing out, man. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Yeah, tap in with us, man. You know what I mean? We, you know what I'm saying? Got a wonderfully, well crafted gift for you. Hand wrapped and
Wrapped it beautiful.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Served
edited
to
and
right to you,
posted.
man. So, man, I hope y'all, you know what I'm saying, enjoy it, man, as much as we love making it. You know what I'm saying? Yo.
March, third month. I'm never sure which camera I'm looking at when I'm sitting in the middle. This one? Oh, listen. As everyone has said, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year too, sort of, kind of. We'll see. Thank you guys for checking out that last episode, though. Seriously,
for real.
And even if this is your first episode, welcome to the family, welcome to the house, and I really appreciate you. This is my Christmas gift. You guys watching it, enjoying it, and maybe leaving a comment. I don't know, turn us up a little bit. But I do hope you guys are with your families and are well. So I'm out.
Read that card. That's the only thing I gotta say. Z signing out. Hope you have a Merry Christmas, Feliz Navidad, Happy Hanukkah.
Shout out to the guys, man, for having me
Happy
on the
Kwanzaa.
show, man. Shout out to the guys, man, having me on the show, man. Good little experience, man. Christmas coming up, so you know what that means. Get crispy for those living room day fits, man.
Put them pictures up.
Lubriderm lotion, white and blue bottle,
Get right.
Nike socks.
Let's get an applause out. Hey! Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.